Hello and welcome back to the Nature Connection Challenge. And I think we're on day 14. So yes, still fundraising for nature connected neighbourhoods so that we can host local events to get people more interested in wildlife gardening and nature connection. I really hope that you've been enjoying the series so far, enjoying the challenge, and that perhaps you might have been tempted to join in too. So today it is, I don't know if you can see in the background, possibly just slightly. It's really foggy and it's freezing fog. It's actually very cold, hence the woolly hat and what have you. And I wanted to share just the importance of getting out regularly in all weathers. So yeah, and that obviously means having the right clothes for the weather. So I'm definitely not doing a sit spot practice today because it's a bit too chilly. I'm doing a walk and wander today. So it's a mixture. It's maybe keeping it short. It only needs to be a few minutes. Keeping it reasonably active can help when the weather's really cold. Yeah, or we could possibly pop out a few short times rather than for one long extended time. And yeah, just wrapping up really warm makes all the difference. And I honestly don't feel too overdressed. I pile on the layers and yeah, remove as necessary. So yeah, just taking a walk and a wander and just seeing what's calling to me. And actually, I'll see if I can just turn this round. Um, just see if you can see. This is where I might struggle to get the camera angle right. Just here. There we go. Yeah, these little buds of flowers. I actually don't know what this plant is. It's a shrub that was here when I first moved in. Perhaps somebody will tell me. Yeah, just noticing these kind of perfectly round little yellow balls, and there's some just further down here that have just started to come into flower. These dainty little yellow flowers. So yes, just really noticing what's changing, what's emerging in the garden. This plant has this lovely shiny leaves, and in places they're quite different. There's some redness, some brown parts, and these lovely green. I think it's an evergreen shrub. So yes, not I suspect not native to the UK, which the garden has been a balance between sort of preserving what's already here and established and moving over to native species. And yeah, it's not always an easy decision to make. But I'm just moving over. So one of the things about freezing fog is that it can help to make the invisible visible. So I don't know if you're able to see on this. Just see spider webs just highlighted. They're just outlined. And there's some lovely lichen on this branch as well. Some here as well, just wonderful. I do have a bit of a thing for epiphytic plants and lichen and so on. Yeah, just fascinating. This is an apple tree, and they're encrusted. So this is a time when I would be tempted to get my magnifying glass out and have a good old close look. So we looked at moss on the first day, and there's a whole variety of lichen. I'd love to know. There's some sort of plate type ones, and some of these that are. Yes, I'm not good at lichen ID, but yeah, it would be good to get to know their names, and that also just good to enjoy the variety of colours, all the different greens and sort of yellowy greens, and the relationship between the lichen and this apple tree. So yeah, but even in the sort of winter when there's not a huge amount of greenery about, it's there's always kind of the lichen and mosses to find. There's another our neighbour's plant has popped over to say hello as well. I'll just show you here. So, yeah, these lovely pink flowers. I don't know if they've got a scent. Oh, they do have a scent. Yes, rather lovely, sweet smell. Yeah, really dainty and pretty. Very lucky that they've escaped into our garden. So yes, a bit of more free plants. So yeah, that's really the nature connection for today. It's just getting out in all weathers and doing a little bit. I think I would say that nature connection is really like any relationship, although perhaps in some ways, initially at least, we need to be maybe a little bit more kind of conscious about it in the way that we're approaching it, because it's maybe not something that we have been naturally doing. And so it's just thinking about, how do I tend to that relationship in a way, how do I cultivate it? What things, and having a sort of regular daily, just sort of being attentive. That's one of the things in a relationship, isn't it? It's actually seeing and noticing and appreciating, and also being open and accepting to the other perspective. So there's all those kind of qualities, and many more. Lots of things I'm sure that I've forgotten to mention, but these all really apply when we're connecting with nature. It's very much like any other relationship, any human relationship, where we're that sort of attentiveness and really being present and holding space. So I'll leave it there. Have a lovely day, and I'll be back again tomorrow.